This video is brought to you by Draeger's Classics. Evel Knievel was a pretty interesting guy, and he was a real showman with his rocket launch and that damn near killed him. And I have been collecting some Evel Knievel things, and I missed a couple. But the interesting thing in this video you're going to watch is a friend of mine, Larry Anderson, gave me a film from 1972, and it says Evel on the case, and it was his dad's that took these photos that you will see here, and a jump of Evel also. So it'll be fun. This is another piece of Evel history. It's a stratocycle after the rocket ship. You gotta ride Grandpa's Evel Knievel thing.
No!
Yes! No! Yes!
No!
Here's the start of the film from George Anderson. This looks like a guy riding out in the desert. And we have a cross-country race going on here. They'll pull up to the checkpoint and get checked on their helmet so that they can go on to the next checkpoint. And it just... Anyway, George did this film. He took the video and everything of it, and it was pretty neat. It's been sitting there all these years. This is the start of the motocross race that Evel Knievel promoted in Twin Falls in 1972. That's what this film is mostly, is all about Evel Knievel and the jump he made, which is coming up a little further down. And you can see there's just a lot of guys out here on the racetrack, and they're having a good time. And it's amazing looking at the old vintage motorcycles. At the time, this was as good as it would get, and the kind of motorcycles they had. And another interesting thing about this, Terry Saxlin, a good friend of mine in Seattle, he was here watching this race. He came over. Evel had two of these races in Twin Falls, and anyway, Evel was always promoting and stuff. I even remember seeing Evel on Johnny Carson way back many years ago, so he was a great promoter. And I'm going to show you the ramp that he did the Snake Canyon jump on and stuff, so you get to see that too. It's just an interesting piece that nobody has seen, and I don't know if anybody has seen this too much. I don't even know that Larry had seen this. So anyway, you can just get a chance. These guys are running around here. I got it in slow motion or fast motion there, I guess. I speeded it up. But I just want to give you a chance to see how this course looks and everything. These guys and the old equipment is pretty interesting. Oh, there was a big bounce. So anyway, here, this is the big jump in the whole place. They've got right here. It seems like there might have been something else they got off the ground. But now here's one guy gets the front wheel off the air a little bit. See there? But this next guy coming, he gets it off good, see? And this is... just gives you an idea how many people. There's a guy crashed right there. It's just kind of a fun of Evel Knievel's jump. There's Evel heading down the track right now and heading for the ramp. He's up on the ramp and he'll stop. This is something he always did, and then he'd go back, and now he's going and he's making the run for the jump, and he's coming down here. And there he goes. He made the jump really well. This is Evel's truck and trailer that he had at that time. Now we're going to take a look at the ramp in Twin Falls. When you go across the bridge, you look to the east, you'll see this big mound of dirt out there, and this is the ramp that they used. And Evel did a lot of promotion on this thing. There was hundreds and hundreds of people here, and these steel pieces, right, or I should say concrete pieces, is what the launch ramp was bolted onto. And I got to tell you, you look out over there, Evel had to be a little nervous about making this jump, and he had so many people there, he didn't have any choice to get in that rig and go for it. And of course, there's the ramp that he started out from. Imagine that. And he's going to jump this canyon right here and get to the other side. And he did two test runs on two different rigs. They never made it. They landed in the river. And this is where Evel landed, right down there on those rocks right there. So he was real close to going in the river. I don't know whether they would have ever made it to the other side. I mean, look at the distance there. I think it's a mile across right there. This is looking east on the ramp, and just give you an idea what it is, and you can see how far down there my rig is. I hope you enjoyed this short video on Evel Knievel, and if you're ever in Seattle, make sure to come by and see all the things we have at Draeger's Clubhouse. We've got a lot of stuff to see. Thanks again.